Hey guys, welcome back to another blog session here, video blog of mine. I want to talk to you today about a couple things. Ask you, kind of go over a little bit of how social media works, like I've been doing, but the importance of it for your business. And there's a question I have: is are you leaving money on the table for your social media or for your business through social media? And that's kind of where I want to focus. Is that very question: are you leaving money on the table that's out there? I'm going to give you some statistics and some things like this today that are going to kind of help you do this as well, and talk about some people that find this to be very beneficial. I posted on our Facebook a link that you can go check out, and it's entitled. Excuse me. It's entitled. Here's a great article, or I should say, this is what the content says. Here's a great article on why your business should have a social media presence by Sir Richard Branson. And he talks about this. If you click on the little URL there, you can click on that and it'll take you to this article that I want to talk a little bit about, that he talks about why they use social media. Virgin is one of the biggest and fastest growing companies that are out there. I mean, they have tons and tons of other subsidiary companies and stuff that are underneath Virgin itself. And he has created such a huge enterprise with what he has done. And his whole thing is, if you can go have fun and make money too, let's do it. If you've never read his book, Screw It, Let's Do It, pick that up. Great read. Or the other one is Losing My Virginity by Richard Branson, how he started it. And it's an extremely good book. You ought to read that. But Sir Richard Branson talks a little bit about, he says, whether you are launching a startup or leading an established company, you should start establishing your social media presence if you haven't already. And he is a huge supporter of social media presence, social media and marketing, because they use it big time with Virgin. Each of the Virgin companies has a Facebook account and a Twitter account, including his own self. And I was looking at these statistics. Let me read some of these statistics just off Richard Branson. It says the approach adopted by both Branson and the Virgin companies has paid dividends, with over 2.4 million people choosing to follow Richard Branson on Twitter, along with a further 250,000 on Facebook, and a 2.9 million on Google+. And as well as this over 500,000 check Branson's regular blogs, updated blogs each month, offering an exclusive insight into the working of Virgin. That's huge because he has a big following. Now, he's a big guy. I mean, he's the most successful entrepreneur that's out there. But the thing is that Richard Branson sees the importance of social media, and he's taken it onto himself and onto his company. So if someone of that magnitude sees the importance of social media, why don't you? Or do you? You should ask yourself, do I see the value of social media to be able to use for my business strong enough to be able to take part of it? And by doing that, that really helps you kind of look at it. Because social media, it's not a fad. It is a revolutionary, it is a shift in the way we communicate. I almost forgot that. Fundamental shift in the way we communicate, I'm sorry. But it's true because everybody's on social media. I mean, there's 710 million people on Facebook alone. I had to think about that for a second. But tons and tons of people. I mean, there's millions of people on Facebook. Twitter, there's millions of people that follow on Twitter. That's a captive audience that you have, that you can take part in. And whenever you take part in it, you can target those demographics and use for your products and services. But let me give you some statistics. I'm having a hard time talking here today, evidently. Let me give you some statistics here on some Fortune 500 companies that are racing to use social media. I read this article, and this article really made sense. We ask ourselves as business owners, what can we do to one-up on our competitors, or to reach more clients, or make more revenue, or how can we tailor marketing to be better than it is, or cheaper, or whatever? Well, social media marketing is a great way to do this, because you can tap in and connect to people at a click of a mouse instantaneously, and you can click into hundreds of thousands of people that are following you. But 81% of executives believe their brands can get more sales and bigger market shares by using social media. This is according to an article that I read as of 2012. So it adapts that So it after that in 2012, Fortune 500 companies, they have taken even bigger leaps forward to embrace the social media because they see the importance of it that they can use to be able to enhance and make more money off of their products and services. Here's a new study that I want to share with you, and I think is great. A new study from the University of Dartmouth Center for Marketing and Research. They reveal this. Pay attention to these statistics because they're really good. And if you take these into account and look at your business, you can see how this can really work. But Twitter is Twitter is in with the Fortune 500 crowd. 73% of Fortune 500 companies now have a corporate Twitter account that tweet at least once a month. Overall, Twitter used by the world's top 500 businesses has jumped by 11% in the last year alone. The Power 10 have busy thumbs. All of the top 10 companies, Exxon, Mobil, Chevron, ConocoPhillips, General Motors, General Electric, Berkshire Hathaway, Fannie Mae, Ford Motors, and Hewlett-Packard now regularly tweet. All the top 10 companies use Twitter because they see the benefit of it. Do you see the benefit of your company? If these guys use it, yeah, they're multi-billion-dollar companies, but if they see the benefit of this, why don't you? Or do you? You gotta think about that. It says Facebook is no wallflower. 66% of Fortune 500s are now on Facebook, compared to 58% last year alone. So look at the increase of that in itself. Non-users are becoming a slim minority. Last year, 31% of Fortune 500s did not use Twitter or Facebook. This year, the number dropped to 23%. Now, the reason being is that they're seeing the increases of Facebook from 58% to 66%. They're seeing those because they know that they can connect with their end users and their clients instantaneously and promote their products, but create a relationship, which is the big thing here. So you got to look at this for yourself, for your company. Are you leaving money on the table? Because if you're not in with social media, you're leaving money on the table. You're missing out on those connections, those potential clients that you could reach, because even though, like I said the other day, you may have 50 followers, but those 50 could reach 13,000. So you're missing out 13,000 people that you could be reaching opposed to none. So you want to make sure that you have a social media presence. If you have questions, if you need help, if you don't have the time to do social media, contact us at 660-372-1134, or you can email us at info@silverlightmg.com, or you email me directly at bskaggs@silverlightmg.com, and we can help you out. Take a look at don't forget to follow us on Facebook Silverlight MG, or Twitter at Silverlight MG, and you can see how things are going on with us as well. But those are just some stats I wanted to throw by you guys and let you see. I hope that helps you out a little bit. Like I said, if you have questions, comment, or anything like that, please feel free to contact us, and maybe next time I can start to talk a little bit better. So thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you next time. Have a great and wonderful day.